morning, y'all. Listen, do you ever in the kitchen and you just feel like you want a snack, but you don't really want much? You just want to eat a little something? I want y'all to look at this new apron that I got. Doesn't even look like an apron, does it? Well, here's what you do. You just put it over your head like that. It's a giant build. But it feels real good, and it's not pulling on my neck. You know, like some aprons come around this way. And this feels so good, so I put it on. Anyway, what I want to show you is, and somebody gave me this big thing of bologna, and it's cracker size. They said, when they gave it to me, they said, you need to eat this with this cheese, and they gave you that too. And then you need to eat it with your favorite condiment, and they just looked at me. And I said, my mayonnaise. And they said, yes, yes, that's it. Because they knew I love mayonnaise. So what I did is I got me out a pack of crackers. And I'm going to make me a southern hors d'oeuvre. Take my mayonnaise. Put me a nice glob of that on it. When my parents owned a little service station. Kind of like it was a gas station that people would go and buy gas. So they sold a few things. And one of the things they sold was bologna. And it came in this big, long thing like this. It was a whole thing of bologna. And the workers that were around town that didn't want to go out to eat. And this thing, too, has got a towel at the bottom. You just wipe your hands on it. But anyway, they would come to the store. And Daddy had a slicer. It was, it was a hand slicer. And they would buy 3 or 4 slices of bologna. And then they would buy a pack of crackers and some hot salts. And they'd eat that bologna and hot salts and crackers. Sometimes they would buy souse meat. If y'all don't know what that is, I've already tasted this. All right, so cut your little wedge of your bologna off. And put it on there. My mouth's already watering. And I've already cut a thing of cheese off, but I cut too much. It has holes in it. I can't even pronounce the name of it. You put, that's too big. You put it on top. Then they made me some homemade pickles. These are sweet pickles. Ooh, what you say? This is going to be so good. I'm going to put that on top. Now that is called a southern hors d'oeuvre. A cracker, some mayonnaise, a sweet pickle, and some cheese and bologna. Doesn't that look good? It is good. And I didn't cook a thing. They just gave it to me. Boy, I like this. It'll work like my napkin, won't it? That's real good. Brings back memories, bologna. I know this wasn't healthy, something I did when I was little. We'd take a weenie out of the package, just out of the package, out of the refrigerator, cut a slit down through the center of it, but not all the way through. Open it up a little bit you could, and we'd put mayonnaise all in it, and we'd eat it like this. I bet you I could eat 3 or 4 weenies like that. That's what I ate. Y'all, with fall coming, I've got out in the yard, and I've got into some cedar, I guess, because I'm allergic to cedar trees. And I picked up some dead oak limbs and put them out in a pile, because I'm going to burn them at some point. And I've got dry stuff all over my chin, all over the tops of my eyes, right here on that cheek. You might can see it. That part right there. Allergic. So, I'm going to use my Amish Farm soap. I'm going to get in the shower and start doctoring on it. Because if I don't, it's going to spread all over me. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do at some point today. Last night, I went with my girlfriends. Well, actually, it's my line dancing friends. And we went to Enterprise, Alabama. And they have a dinner theater over there. And that was so much fun. What we did is they, boy, this is good. I'm going to make me another one. Y'all watch me. Anyway, it's in an old building. And they have 10 round tables that just go back into the building like that, like long, skinny building. And 8 people can sit at a round table. You know, round tables, oh, I hadn't even finished that one. Round tables are good for conversation because everybody can see everybody and you know what they're saying. I wish I had one, but I don't. Mine's oblong. Anyway, they fed you your meal, and they've got a giant Lazy Susan. That thing is this big that sits in the middle of this round table. And they bring it out cafeteria style, and they have, family style. They had a big bowl of potatoes and roast beef and carrots. Then they had a big bowl of English peas and of green beans. And we had 2 loaves of bread. One of them was white bread, the other one was brown. And some kind of raspberry dessert. And then we had a green salad. And you just help your plate. Turn the Lazy Susan around for the next one to do. Anyway, they had a Western show last night. It was so good. They did a good job. Let me get me a paper towel. My nose is wanting to run a little bit this morning with all this pollen we got out here. Anyway, we had a real good time. I'll try to show you some pictures of that when we get through eating this bologna. There was this cutest little girl that came this morning to the Cardle house. She and her mother. She looked about 6. I didn't ask her how old she was, but she watches me all the time. Well, her grandmother's named Brenda too, so she said, we just had to come see you. She said she told us we had to come, and they came. And I really enjoyed her so much. She was a sweet little thing. I can tell you one thing about my hors d'oeuvre. It's a messy. It's a messy. But anyway, I didn't get home last night till about 11 o'clock because the place that we went is an hour away. But it was worth it. They put on the cutest play. It was back in the old, it took place in San Francisco, and it was back in the 1800s. So they dressed in 1800s style, and it was just real good. I know y'all all would have enjoyed it. And we had a really good time. But that's about all that's going on. It's a beautiful day outside, and I'm still working on my jewelry trees, trying to get those finished for Christmas. And anyway, so I'm using my jewelry up and trying to use it and having a good time. It's having a good time. And life is good. We're being blessed. I've got a little bit of thing on my ear up here. I'm gonna have to go to a dermatologist. It kind of looks like maybe a little skin cancer right up there. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's always something, isn't it? It's always something that we're having to. Our old bodies just aren't meant to last forever. They're just not. We do the best we can. And I'm going to get my soap, get a good washing on me and scrubbing with that, and that'll help some. Y'all have a great day. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to probably eat 2 more. I'm going to eat these 2, and then I'm going to fix me 2 more. I think 4 will be enough, don't you? Love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.